Welcome back everybody to another gamelog vlog where we don't just collect a lot of games but we beat a lot of games. At the minute we're playing through all the Spider-Man games. We have done 10 of them in the last 7 or 8 days. I'm kind of losing track of the days. And today we are starting on the Sony Spider-Man games. So realistically I think this is where it gets even quicker. I know that in the last 2 days I've done 4 and that was pretty quick, but the Sony ones, especially because I've played them so many times and I know them inside out, and I think it's just this is. I don't think that this is going to take me much longer. I'm now at the point in the playthroughs where I'm heavily considering what's next. I always like having whatever's next picked out before I've even finished the last thing. That way I don't have that in between time where I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do now, because that I don't know what to do now time is where like my brain starts playing tricks on me about things. I don't like not having a goal. I always have to have like a target. Like every day at the minute I'm waking up and being like, right, I know what I'm doing today, job to do, you know? And if I don't have that, I spiral. So yeah, time to begin Spider-Man for the PS4 on the PlayStation 5 with the silly face. So up to now I've been playing through Spider-Man games that are kind of hard to get hold of because they've been delisted or the prices are going crazy. Like Web of Shadows is £98 right now for the 360 version. So this will be the first Spider-Man game that I've played that is just accessible to pretty much everybody no matter where you are, except for you Xbox people I suppose. But even then, PC I think has it. So yeah, anyway, it's time for us to begin the Sony Spider-Man games. So we got Spider-Man Remastered, sadly, Miles Morales, which I've only played through once, so that one might take me a little bit longer than 1 or 2, and Spider-Man 2. This will be, when I get to Spider-Man 2, it'll be the third time since the game came out that I've been through it. In fact, Spider-Man, this one, and Spider-Man 2 are the only games that I have platinums for. I'm very much so not a trophy hunter, but the platinums for these games are just so easy and like the gameplay loop addictive that I did get them. Now granted, that's not going to be this playthrough because it's just not, but yeah, those are my only trophies. They are my only platinums. People often ask what platinums do I have, it's just those two. So let's begin. It's pretty cool to me how I've now officially played like 20 something years worth of Spider-Man games, and we're finally at the modern ones. At this point, I should know New York City like the back of my hand. I've swung through. I'd love to know how many times I've swung past like the same thing. Like how many times have I been through the Flatiron Building or Times Square? Next year I'm going to New York. That's going to be interesting. See if I can navigate my way around. In a few months I'm going to Florence to go and see Ezio's home. So that's going to be an interesting one. See how well I know that one. It's interesting because the swinging by default here might actually be slower than some of the other Spider-Man games, but it will speed up. Although, I know that it is way faster in Spider-Man 2. Like, I remember when I went back to Spider-Man 1 after having played 2, like, in short time spans, I was like, why is it so different? Like, if you go back from 2 to this one, the speed is very different. I tell you what, the hardest part about switching between all of the Spider-Man games has been over the last week, has been in that literally every single Spider-Man game, right? A different button has been used for dodging in every single one. It was on X or square in Spider-Man 2. It's been on L2 a few times. It's been on LB a few times. It's been on triangle, and now it's on circle. It has been everywhere. The same thing goes for like Web Zip and Web Strike. They've changed button layouts like most games as well. It's the hardest part about the way that I play games in that I do entire franchises in a row is that the controls will change frequently. But you adjust. It's one of them. Just like the interact button. That's a thing with every game that I play is the interact button changes constantly. But I do not anticipate the Sony Spider-Man games taking me very long. Who in the development team for Spider-Man 1 decided that these missions were ever a good idea? They made them much better in Spider-Man 2, for sure, by giving her a gun, but these are the sections that I am just not looking forward to in this game. It's this one, the one in Grand Central Station, and is the one later on, is there 3? Also, MJ does look very different in this game versus the second one, doesn't she? What happened there? he still should have chose Black Cat. I've said this in every game that Black Cat's appeared in. Black Cat or Gwen Stacy over MJ. Just as a rule. Unless it's the MJ from the 90s animated series, in which case that was fine. She was fine. But otherwise, no. In every other one, it's like, nah. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Not looking forward to this at all. Isn't there a puzzle at one point? You'd have thought the amount of times I've played this game that at this point I'd have memorised that one puzzle, but no. And now we fight Shocker again, which, you know, Shocker is a joke in every game he's in. What's the move here? Is it chuck shot him? I don't remember. How do I bully you then, Shocker? Do I just dodge you for a bit or what? It looks like it, yeah. Come on, big man. Really? Come on, Herman. Spider-Man disrespects Shocker more than anyone else. He's always calling in Herman. Now we batter him. Really? Hang on. There we go. Night-night. Oh dear. Are we hitting with one of these outside of one of them phases, or do I have to wait? Oh, he's just straight back in anyway. Are we done? Surely that's not it.
People don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage.
Was that boss fight really like 60 seconds? I was going to say surely not. I'm going to say 60 seconds is a Dark Souls fight. I'm probably due a replay of those soon. It's been 5 months. I tend to play them like twice a year. Not yet though. I don't think there's anything for me to throw at you anymore. He's giving me some more stuff to throw him. What a legend. I was going to say, I don't think he's going to let me do it twice in a row. We done? Or is it one of them where I've got to do it 3 times because, you know, video games come in 3s? Okay, I'll stop trying to chuck it while you're spamming. Now we're probably done. One more? Herman wants it big time. If you guys haven't already, do be sure to subscribe, by the way. Really? Dodge back into that. What, I'm supposed to be pulling this time? I don't see nothing to pull. Ah, there we go.
Sorry, Herman.
Bye, Herman. So if I remember correctly, this was the...
That just happened.
It was either the demo for or the trailer for Spider-Man back in... Was it 2018? Did Spider-Man PS4 come out in 2018? That's crazy, if this is a 6-year-old game. Time is flying. Like... Yeah, time's flying. It's strange. It feels like everything from like 2016 onwards sort of just blends together. I mean, I guess there was that period of time that we lost a few years to not being able to do much, but even despite that, you know, it just feels like even like when was Red Dead 2? Was that 2017? Like that's not too far away from being 10 years old now. It's just Christ. And then you go back further and you look at games like GTA. I still remember when my form tutor, when I was in year 10, he skived for a week to play GTA 5 when it came out. Like, I'm pretty sure he booked it off. Oh dear. Or something like that. I don't know. Either way, he wasn't there and we all knew why. Jesus Christ. Good times. Nostalgia. Well, rest in peace to Miles's daddy. We're at that point of the game. We're flying through this. It's 3:30. We've been playing for like 2 hours.
Miles! Miles! Peter! Peter! Miles! Miles! Right here, just stay with me. Thank God. Can you hear me, baby?
Did they change Miles's face at all in the PS5 remaster, or was it just Peter?
Find your father.
I don't remember. Like, did they change anything about his character model
Wake up.
to be closer to
Come on, say
the
something.
Miles Morales game? And yeah, I don't recall. Anyway, moving on. There's more of these MJ stealth sections than I remember there being. This is like the third one already, and there's still the Grand Central Station one, so I think there's five stealth set. I don't remember there being this many of them in this game, but I would like there to not be, because this is just getting a little bit old. Whenever you do stuff like this, a good move is always checkpoint to checkpoint, because then if you get discovered it doesn't matter. That's often a good way to get through forced stealth segments, is just leg it, hit the checkpoint, then it doesn't matter if you get seen, everything resets. Won't work here, because game's too new, but there was a lot of games where you could do that. Go over there. It's a good thing these elite guards can be so easily fooled by chucking something, eh? I mean, it could be worse, it could be a rock, at least here it's actually a lure. Right. Uh-oh. Nah, it's fine. They've got no peripheral vision. Just going to take a break to eat a buttered popcorn, if it'll focus, buttered popcorn layered bar from my protein. Why won't it focus? There we go. And if you guys get anything from my protein, be sure to use code KALE. And send me a screenshot of any orders you make over on Instagram, because they give me a £200 voucher to send out to somebody that does. Right then, time for us to have a break. Or, well, for me to have a break from playing Spider-Man, so that we can watch House of the Dragon, and hopefully, you know, something progresses in this episode. We've got the dog in here, we'll see how long that lasts, because it just won't. Anyway, let's begin. Well, that episode was interesting. Full of people making silly decisions, mine, but yeah. So, spoilers for House of the Dragon. 3, 2, 1, spoilers. That was interesting. So, some big possible deaths in that episode. King might be dead. It wasn't set in stone. They didn't show him up close and personal. It's like hinted that he might be dead, but if you don't see it properly, it didn't happen. And Rhaenys, I think her name is. They've all got the same name, I swear to God, bar like one syllable. The older one. Her dragon's definitely dead, and she clipped herself into it as it fell, so she's almost definitely dead. I don't understand why they all keep throwing themselves at the big one. She had a chance to get away, like, twice, and just went back again. And her dragon seemed the most capable. Like, how are they going to kill Vhagar? They need to, like, focus on a wing. Like, rather than her going for its throat or whatever, they should have tried to just ground it. If you can't kill it in a one-on-one fight, maybe take a wing off, ruin a wing. The wings on that dragon are a bit messed up anyway, so if you just permanently disable one wing so that it can't fly anymore, that solves that problem. It's stuck wherever it's stuck then. But yeah, just seemed... I don't know why she went back again when she had the chance to escape and not die. And, I don't know. Good episode though, finally stuff happening. At the start of the episode I was getting annoyed again because they were like talking about all these battles that keep happening off screen. And it's like, yeah, stop having things off screen, because at the minute it seems like the entire budget went on Matt Smith and the CGI. But no, they actually finally showed some stuff happening this episode, so good. But yeah, now I'm going to have dinner and then back to Spider-Man. The good thing is it's only 7 o'clock, which means I will definitely beat Spider-Man 1 today. And I should make decent headway into Miles Morales today as well. And then Spider-Man 2 might take less time than Miles Morales will. So, you know, we'll see how that plays out. I think for my next series of games, I'm going to play some standalone games that I've got a bit of an itch to play. For some reason, I've been wanting to play the Incredibles Rise of the Underminer game. Don't know why. I will not play the original Incredibles game because that's a rage bait game. Like, I mean, I'd probably get some good views off that because videos where you complain and get angry get the most views on TikTok. But nah, I'm not playing the Incredibles 1. What else? Maneater, the shark game. Played that back when it came out. Fancy doing that again. Ghostbusters, the video game, the remaster of that, I've had for a while and haven't touched yet, but have never beaten. I did like the first level of it when the original version of the game came out. What else is there? I'm not sure. There's other things though. I'm putting together like a list of 5 games. Oh yeah, the Captain America game. I want to play that too. So yeah, there's quite a few things that I'm waiting to play. That I think I might put together like a list of like 5 games for and play in a row. Unrelated to each other, but you know, I like having a plan of what I'm going to be playing. Smash. Why can't I do that to you? Bro, let me slide between them legs. Bye. These MJ missions are so much more often than I remember. Oh, Christ. Where's Spider-Man? I thought this is the one where he'd, like, defend us. These MJ missions are so much more frequent than I remember them being. It feels like every 3rd mission at the minute, you become Miles or you become MJ. And at worst, you become Peter and have to go and, you know, go to feast. But, like, there's a lot of out-of-suit stuff, more than I remember there being in Spider-Man PS4. They definitely scaled it back with Spider-Man 2. Like, even though they kept it in and doubled down on it and were like, nah, we're doing it, it definitely way less. Or at least I remember there being way less. Good old drones. I remember when drones were a new thing. Now drones are in everything. I remember when I would like go to Maplins and drones would cost so much money, and now it's like, feels like everybody gets a drone for Christmas these days. The amount of kids I know with drones is mental.
Good job. Now let's get you out of here.
Hi.
Devil's breath. I'll come back for it. No, we're partners, remember?
No. Go away.
If we don't help those people, they could...
Time for the fight with Mr. Negative, which they definitely did a lot better in Spider-Man 2 than in Spider-Man 1. Just this scrap with him on a train. It reminds me of, if anyone ever played where was my dodge, bro? If anyone ever played True Crime New York City as a kid, there was the final boss in that game took place on a... Where's my... Is my circle button just not working? It's not exactly a hard thing to time. Anyway. Bye. Phase 1.
Why are you doing this?
Because he's angry.
Paying off an old debt.
He's just chilling. They're just having a nap, I'm sure they're fine. I wonder if the New York Metro is, or subway, or whatever, is as odd as the London Tube. Gotcha. Are we not allowed to fight you now?
He's getting tired.
Are you going to keep doing the same one over and over again? Yep, looks like it. Okay, bye-bye. I do wonder what's more common in games, prison levels or sewer levels. Because prison levels are pretty common too. Like everybody knows that sewer levels are very common. But prison levels? A lot of the Spider-Man games have had one. I don't know. Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana. Seems overdramatic. Oh dear. We're nearly at the end of the game. Kinda. If we're at the part where the Sinister Six starts showing up, then yeah, kinda. But nice. And it's only 8 o'clock. Which means we should be moving on to Miles today. And Miles is theoretically short, but it's the one I know the least well, so... yeah. Also, I'm still thinking about what's up next, and there's another franchise that begins with an S that I'd love to play through them all, but I had problems the last time I tried. We'll see. We'll see. Hello? Yeah, you both go to sleep. Right. Oh, hi, Rhino. Again. Missed you. And all the others. But Rhino most of all. Oh dear.
Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
Rhino in this game reminds me of Gunjack from Tekken Tag Tournament. Very niche, I know, but the same colour scheme, similar shaped like head and build, I guess. Or is it P-Jack? No, I think it's Gunjack. Spider-Man getting jumped in 4K. Literally 4K. 120 frames a second on my end. You know, in all the games, Dr. Octopus does not appear that frequently. He's like the least appearing supervillain in all of these, if anyone. Rhino is definitely the most. Yeet. You know, I'm pretty sure that the fight with Electro in Amazing Spider-Man 2 was exactly the same as this fight here. Hang on, I need to switch to regular webs. Except here, the generators that we need to shoot are moving a little bit quicker. This could take a while. I need to get some height. Problem is I can't touch the building. Ha. Bro. How are we missing? Accuracy is not working here. Hang on. Gotcha! Oh, we really did get it. Okay. Yeah, this is almost identical to the same... Jesus Christ, where did my health go? Hang on. Up we go. Except we're not really fighting Electro yet, but... The fight with Electro in Spider-Man 2 was literally take out the generators and then you're allowed to hit him. Just kind of same, I guess. These guys with their anti-Stormtrooper accuracy that do not miss. Right, now what? We're not fighting him yet. Okay. Okay, this is cool. Boss fight in both Electro and Vulture in one go. That's pretty cool. How do we get you to a point where I'm allowed to hurt you? Is it web you up? That's the wrong one. Is it web you up? Do we web you up? I am out of webs. It'll be fine. Or just wait for him to be out. I don't know. Either way. I wonder how many times we fought Electro. I really wish we'd have kept a tally through these videos of like each boss fight. Who appears the most. Maybe you guys, maybe one of you that's been going through the gamelog vlogs each day will have been keeping track. Perhaps. I tell you what the hardest Vulture fight was in Web of Shadows. There hasn't actually been that many Vulture fights though, to be fair. Go on, boys. Really? Ivan Drago reference? Ha! Gotcha. Fighting them both at the same time is pretty cool. I don't think we've done that yet. Whoops. Come on. Nope. Nope. I'm out of webs. Where's he gone? Nope. Got you again. Vulture must be nearly done, surely. Because this is like the third finisher on Vulture and games work in threes. Oh no, you're done. Nah, bro. You're done. Or are we not allowed to? I'm going to say, we've been bullying Vulture. Yeah, Vulture appears to be piecing out. And your turn. Where's he gone? Come on, guys. I think I was out of range. We done? Dead. Go, go. Accessibility. I'm done with quick time events after all these games, bro. Do Spider-Man 3, there's your quick time events that are actually hard. Why is it not? There we go. Got you again. Okay, whoa. Where's everybody gone? Can we all just... That's why I was basically on his... Ha! How did Vulture go down second? Is this scripted? Where's he gone? He gave me the option to web strike. Nah, you've got to be nearly done. There's no way you take much more. Come on. Yeah. Right. 2 down. Now it's our fight with Scorpion. At least I think this is the fight with Scorpion. It might not be, because this is Dream World Scorpion. I'm pretty sure it's real Scorpion as well if we knock him out here. Pretty sure. And then there's a Leviathan arm over there. Is it? Yeah, see, maybe not the real fight with Scorpion. Is there another one now? Surely there is. Possibly several. Did we really find the real one that quick? Surely not. Alright, so this one's got to be it, right? Ha! Gotcha. Donk.
I can barely stand up.
Some lovely brain damage.
There's the centrifuge I need.
Are we? I don't know if this boss fight counts. I suppose we'll find out.
Finally. I'm running out of time.
Hello?
I can feel it.
Time for our final fight with Rhino. This might be the final fight with Rhino in the franchise. I don't remember if we fight him as Miles. We might do, actually. But I'm 99% sure you don't fight him in Spider-Man 2 PS5. So yeah, we are nearly done with our Rhino boss fights in this franchise. It's been a long time coming. And we have fought him many, many times. Bye-bye, Rhino.
Let's wrap this up.
And of course, Scorpion as well. Turns out that last boss fight wasn't the real one, just like I thought.
8-ton infant to do a man's job.
Both at the same time, eh? Okay.
Oh, Scorps, love you, but you cut in, right? What were you gonna
Need to get him to run around again.
beg him to keep up?
That was rude. Jesus Christ. Right, everybody... There's one. Yes, I need an environmental thing. Oh, come on. We finish off Rhino. This pipe thing.
Have a name yet? Scary Six? Three and a half dozen? How about the we murdered Spider-Man who used his corpse for a blanket?
Come on, Rhino. Rhino's the threat. Okay, maybe Rhino isn't the threat here. I don't need to do that one.
Gotta get Scorpion on the ground. Gadgets might help.
Right, everybody.
Get him, you idiot! Get him! Guys, please!
The acid pools that they do on the floor. Come on. How many more times am I going to have to do this?
What did Octavius promise you, Scorpion?
So is Rhino stuck in the suit? Is that what the... Are you telling me that didn't hit him? What?
I ripped Spider-Man's face off for free. The money.
Come on, Rhino. This must be the last one. What's this? 6? Unless it's forcing me to do... Bro. Okay, let's focus on Scorpion for a bit, because I don't think it's going to let me take out Rhino first. At least they can hurt each other. Bro. I mean, my circle button does apparently work, right? I should be immune during the things. Okay. Scorpion's down. Right, folk. This got to be the last one, right? Come on. There we go. Time for our final fight with Doc Ock. Right, here we go. It changed my suit. I've been using the classic Raimi suit the whole time, and I didn't think it would do that, because normally it wouldn't. I don't know. Right. Hang on. There we go.
Just give me the anti-serum. You've already done enough to ruin Osborn. No.
Just spamming with webs, really. Where are the Avengers right now? Yeah, out of town. Yeah, I need to stop web zipping at him. That doesn't work. And again. Boom. His arms look weird in this game. I feel like the Raimi arms look scarier. Is that doing anything? No, but that did.
People are dying. We need the anti-serum now. I will cure this city after I bring down Osborn.
Gotcha. Gotcha again.
Release it! Give me the anti-serum, and I promise I'll fire these charges! Fire! Just like us! Nothing but lies!
And again. Surely he's nearly done. Nope. There go the webs. See, Toby wouldn't have had this problem. He'd have had to take his wrists.
Such a disappointment. Parker. You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen. You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me. Not more than it means to me.
Just kicked it off. It's like Web of Shadows. Oh, come on.
Think of the man you were. That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter. Then I guess you'll have to save yourself. This is my hero. You meant so much to me. I hate that you're making me do this. We're coming to change the world.
I'm definitely dodged.
You look tired, Parker. Not tired. Just hurt.
Oh, there.
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions. I couldn't agree more.
Well, I was lucky. Could have had a Batman situation.
I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others. Turn? Turn? I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others, the way you never gave up. That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not. No, you're wrong! You are everything I wanted to be! You just threw it away! Yes, of course, you're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it together. If you'll help me. Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help. No! If they put me away, they'll take my arm! I'll be trapped in this useless body! Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me. You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can. Peter? Even when it hurts like hell. Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
And that is the end of Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4. Let's get it put on the log, shall we? So it is only 10 PM, which means we will be starting Miles Morales tonight. And possibly beating it. I don't know about that. We'll see. But I think no matter how this plays out, I think the Spider-Man playthroughs will be done tomorrow. Because even if I don't beat Miles Morales today, I'll definitely beat it tomorrow. And then Spider-Man 2's very short. So yeah, let's get it put on the log. Hang on. So Spider-Man. Would be good if I had caps lock off, wouldn't it? Spider-Man. PS4 on the 8th. Yep. 07 2024. Hang on. Just move those across to align with the rest of the franchise. Which brings us up to 11 Spider-Man games done in 8 days. Lovely stuff. What a day. In fact, I started at like 1 PM, something like that. What time is it now? 10. How long does it say Spider-Man is for just the main story? 18 hours? And I did it in 6? 7-ish? Not bad. Time to begin our penultimate Spider-Man game of our retrospective through all of them. Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, I've only actually played this once before, so it might take me longer because I don't know it as well, whereas Spider-Man for the PS4 I know inside out because I think I've played it 3 times in the last 2 years, let alone since it came out. For some reason, right, when me and my partner moved house, we were both playing Spider-Man constantly because it was just something to have to do in the background while we weren't like building furniture and all that crap, and we're just, you know. Anyway, the real challenge here is, can I get through both Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales on one charge of a PS5 controller? Because I might be able to. I always have another spare controller for every console charging while I'm using one, so that I never have to worry about them being dead and having to stop. But that is a thought, you know, is will I get through both before I have to swap the controllers over. PS5 controllers tend to last decently long. Right. Anyway, let's begin. I wonder, will this be our final encounter with Rhino in our Spider-Man franchise playthroughs? He has got to, except for Peter himself, be the most recurring character. Surely. Also, it seems that Miles Morales lacks some quality of life stuff from Spider-Man. I can't cutscene skip at all. It wouldn't let me do a New Game Plus, even though I had a completed save. So does it not have New Game Plus? I don't know. So we're playing a completely fresh save and can't skip cutscenes. So odds are not beating this one today, sadly. But yeah. Oh well, I suppose. Definitely do it tomorrow. I mean, it is only 10:30, so there's still a chance. Just means that I've got to watch every cutscene again. Yay. I don't mind with games I haven't played before or games that I'm interested in redoing the story of, but like I'm not exactly playing Miles Morales for the story. Not today. Right. Anyway, it makes me laugh in Miles Morales how everyone knows, like pretty much everybody in Miles' life knows that he's Spider-Man. Whereas Pete was like trying to keep it a secret the whole time, for as much as he could anyway. Also, I do really miss impact webs. In fact, I'll be saying the same thing when I get to Spider-Man 2. I love the impact webs in Spider-Man 1. They're very satisfying. I wish they'd come back. We get DLC suits. Can we get DLC gadgets? That'd be cool. Also, it's very interesting to play Miles Morales after having played Spider-Man 2, because it's like you can see how this was a prototype really for the way he'll play in thingy. Whether or not the game should have been its own game or DLC is still probably up for debate. There's a lot of occasions where, in the past, things that were actually DLC got a disc release, like Red Dead Undead Nightmare, Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. Some of the Borderlands DLC got their own disc releases, I'm pretty sure. Infamous First Light. There's a few examples. But Miles Morales was actually its own game, but should it have been a DLC, you know? You know, I think it's interesting that in the Spider-Man universe, or at least Sony's Spider-Man universe, there are so many people that don't really have superpowers. They just have super suits, like, that put them on the same level as Spider-Man. Like, Finn here's suit makes her able to fight Rhino, Scorpion, Vulture. Like, there's so many, like, super suits. Presumably Iron Man, you know, because the Avengers Tower exists, and God knows how many others. And, like, a load of the villains as well, like the grunts. Everybody's superpowered in this universe. Speaking of which, once again, where are the Avengers in this? Are they on holiday? Because in a mission ago or so, we were chasing Finn through New York, and she ran across Avengers Tower. And it's like, you'd have thought there'd have been some sort of, like, I don't know, sci-fi countermeasure to villains running on your property. Jarvis using lasers or something. I don't know. It's currently 1:30 in the morning, by the way, and apparently we have 3 missions to go, so we should beat it today. Oh, speaking of Rhino! Oh, for God's sake, fella, leave me alone. I can't get rid of him. This one-on-one fight with Prowler in Miles Morales really feels like it's from Batman Arkham Origins for some reason to me. Also, back on that same note from that last video, or the last segment, of how many suits there are that can put someone capable of fighting a superpowered individual. The Prowler suit, there's another one. But yeah, I don't know why, this reminds me of the Deathstroke fight from Arkham Origins. Always makes me laugh when people say the Arkham trilogy. Arkham Origins counts. It's a good game. Just because it's not Rocksteady doesn't mean it's not a good game. How are we not hitting you? There we go. Or not. Come on. Beat your uncle up. None of my nephews could do that. 2 of them might be watching this. You couldn't do it. I mean, the others are like 5. I'd boot them through a wall, but... Final boss time. Here we go. 2:30 AM. We're in for an early night. I'm presuming same tactics as literally every other one of these lot. in just venom strikes and dodges and webs. I don't like these guys. They're annoying to fight. I'm glad that no variant of them came back for Spider-Man 2. Oh, what was the camera doing there? Oh, she's gonna get battered. Gotcha. Cinematic though, isn't it? Get slapped. Lovely. Bro, I need stronger webs. They all need stronger webs. That's surely only phase 1, right? Surely we're fighting again. There's no way that's it. Nope, was not the end of the fight. Although, this has been quite a fun fight. Like 4 stages, each one gets a little bit different. Chaining together all the different moves. Dodging stuff. Chucking stuff. Dashes. Oh, we yeeted her out the window. That's a full-on octopus arm. Nope. Nope. Gotcha. Finish it. I don't think she's hit me yet. Does that count? Nah. Gotcha. This is dramatic. This is arguably a more engaging boss fight than Venom was in Spider-Man 2. Will be, I suppose. She's gotta be nearly done, bro. There's no way she isn't. That's gotta be the end of it. Because that was like 4 phases. To reiterate, where are the Avengers? Like, what's the in-universe reason they don't get involved in any of this? And that was the end of Spider-Man Miles Morales, which leaves us with just one more Spider-Man game to go. That means that for 3 days straight, I've beaten 2 Spider-Man games a day, 6 Spider-Man games in 3 days. Let's get it put on the game log, shall we? Okay. Switch on over. It is 2:50. Nice and early. We're going to bed early today, boys. I wonder how long this video was. I never have any idea until I stick it in the editing software. Spider-Man Miles Morales. On the 8th. 2024. Which brings us up to 12? 12 Spider-Man games done in 8 days. I think. and 55 games this year so far. What a stretch this has been since I started Spider-Man. It's crazy. Oh dear. So yeah, in the last 3 days alone, we did Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, Spider-Man Edge of Time, The Amazing Spider-Man 1, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man PlayStation 4, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Tomorrow, we start and finish Spider-Man 2, because it ain't going to take that long. But for now, guys, I'm off to bed, because the dog woke me up nice and early today. But I don't know if I've ever done 6 games in 3 days before. That might be a first for the game log, I'm not sure. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you tomorrow.